Hi class, it's me again. I'm back with another story. Today I wanted to read you a story by Jan Brett. She's the author of this story. She wrote the words. She also did the illustrations. So she's the illustrator as well. She drew the pictures. This book is called The Easter Egg. And I thought this was a good story, seeing as how Easter is coming up on Sunday. So let's read the Easter egg together. All right. This one's got lots of words on it, so I might turn around and show you the pictures after I read. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Cheer up, spring is here. Time to start on my first ever Easter egg, Hoppy said. Each year the bunny who decorated the winning egg got to help the Easter rabbit hide the eggs on Easter morning. They call him Easter rabbit, not the Easter bunny. And I want you to pay close attention to these pictures at the top of the page too. All right. Jan Brett does neat things with her illustrations. Hoppy had been dreaming about being that bunny all year long. Now it was time to get started. Everywhere Hoppy looked, rabbits were working on dazzling eggs. I need an amazing idea, he thought. Hoppy spotted Flora Bunny planting spring wildflowers in her eggs. The Easter rabbit will love those colorful flowers, he thought, and started picking flowers for his egg. Here's a basket for your flowers, Hoppy, Flora said. So, here's our pictures. Chop, chop, scrape, scrape. Hoppy spied Buster Birch carving a magnificent wooden egg. I wish I had some wood for my egg, he wished out loud. Here you go, Hoppy, Buster Birch said. He put a smooth round piece of wood in Hoppy's basket. Thank you, Buster, Hoppy said. So, there's Buster carving his egg. I think we're going to have all kinds of different eggs this time. Hoppy was hopping along when the smell of sweetness led him out of the woods and straight to the chocolate egg that Aunt Sassafras was decorating with creamy frosting, squiggles, and bows. Hello, Hoppy, she said, and she's put some chocolate squares in his basket. Hippity-hop, Hoppy exclaimed. I'll make the Easter rabbit a chocolate egg so sweet it'll make his whiskers tingle. Chocolate egg sounds mighty yummy. Then Hoppy saw Granny Irene decorating one of her fabulous story eggs. First, she traced a design on the egg with a special tool. Then she dipped the eggs in pots of yellow, green, orange, and red dye, adding to the design each time. Hoppy couldn't believe his eyes. I'll never make an egg that beautiful, he told Granny Irene. She smiled. Try, she said, giving him one of her special tools. Aren't those eggs pretty? Hoppy was hopping by Hans van der Rabbit's garden when he spotted an extraordinary egg. Hans was painting a portrait of the Easter rabbit so real that he looked alive. Fantastic, Hoppy exclaimed. Thank you, Hoppy, Hans said. Why don't you make a painting on your egg? He gave Hoppy pots of paint and a fine brush. What in the world is Hoppy going to choose to do his egg? I have no idea. So many choices. As Hoppy bounced along, a loud boing nearly knocked him off his feet. It was a whirling, twirling, mechanical egg. Whoa, Hoppy said. That's an unusual egg. Would you like to make one? Roberto asked. Hoppy tried hard, but the harder he tried, the more parts and pieces piled up around him. Thank you, Roberto, he sighed, but I think I better make the egg that is right for me. A mechanical egg. I've never heard of such a thing. Hoppy hopped back to the woods and lay down under a tall tree to think. Making a beautiful egg is harder than I imagined, he thought. I guess I don't have to win. I just want to make an egg I'm proud of. Suddenly the woods rang with the squawking of birds, sounding an alarm. Mother Robin swooped down, calling wildly, as if she couldn't decide where to go. An egg had tumbled out of Mother Robin's nest. Inside the perfect blue egg was a baby robin that needed its mother to keep it warm until it hatched. You see the blue robin egg here? And up here, if we've been looking, the nest that the robin was in is empty now. I think the squirrels might have had something to do with that. It's missing an egg. Hoppy knew what he had to do. He sat down carefully and covered the blue egg with his soft, warm fur. I'll take care of you the best I can, he whispered. Relieved, Mother Robin chirped and settled down on her other 2 eggs. So there's Hoppy, sitting on an egg. There's the mother bird, sitting on her other 2. Hoppy never left the robin's egg. If it was sunny and warm, he carefully turned the egg in its nest of moss. If it was rainy and cold, he kept the egg covered and dry. At night, wild animals passed by. Hoppy crouched down and stayed hidden in the ferns. Often he heard strange noises coming from above, but Hoppy didn't run away. Hoppy is doing his best to take care of this egg. Every day the rabbits worked on their eggs. Tadpoles turned into frogs, buds swelled into leaves, and Easter came closer and closer. Finally, it was time for the rabbits to take their eggs to the glen. They had forgotten all about Hoppy, who was quietly sitting on the blue egg under the tall tree in the woods. There's the mother robin. There's Hoppy sitting on an egg. There's the rest taking their eggs to the show. Early the next morning, the rabbits waited for the Easter rabbit. Suddenly, a beautiful wagon rolled toward them out of the mist. Oh, this is funny. Look, what's pulling this wagon? Looks like a bunch of chickens. How silly. Hoppy's still sitting on his egg. And stopped. The Easter Bunny stepped down from the wagon and admired the decorated eggs one by one. You have brought me the most beautiful eggs in the world, but a very special one is not here, he told them. The rabbits were puzzled. Whose egg could it be? Who do you think's egg is missing? Here's Hoppy still sitting on his egg. But wait, I didn't notice this. Look close. Look at the egg. Look what's happened. Fill my wagon with your wonderful eggs, he said. When I return, I will show it to you. And he disappeared into the woods. So Easter Rabbit's going into the woods. Here's Hoppy. Hoppy's got a new friend. And the robins up there have new birdies in their nest too. The eggs are empty. He came back with Hoppy, looking scruffy and bedraggled. Hoppy has an amazing egg to be proud of, the Easter Bunny told them. He has kept Mother Robin's egg warm and safe until her baby bird hatched and she could take care of it. The Easter rabbit placed the empty blue shell in the place of honor atop the wagon. Now they were ready to go. Way to go, Hoppy! You saved the baby robin. The rabbits cheered for the egg that had surprised them all. "It's our best Easter ever, Hoppy!" they shouted. Then the brave little bunny and the Easter rabbit rode off together to hide the eggs for girls and boys to find on Easter morning. Here we go. There's Hoppy. There's the Easter bunny. There's his friend the robin. Maybe Hoppy's going to be hiding eggs for you this Easter. I sure hope so.